The one was pretty much simple, very straightforward. We were in a downtrend in the 1 hour time phase, right? So our expectations were we should be in an uptrend after this 1 hour time phase elapses. That's taking out this high or this high right here. So that is our expectations. But you don't enter into this trade around this level, right? I say you should look to your left hand side, find a either a fair value gap around this level, an order block around this level, or a support and resistance around this level. But when you actually look, you realize that on this 5 minute time frame, we can't actually find any of those, right? So what do? You go to your bigger time frame. It's simple. Go to your bigger time frame. I use 4 hour time frame, right? So you go to your bigger time frame and find your support and resistance here. Simple as that. Now on this bigger time frame, we can actually find a support here, and we can actually see that there's a very nice order block in this level, right? So we use either this order block or this support. Simple as that. Now if you're going to use these two, what do? Go to your tools panel, pick your horizontal tool, mark your first this is your first support, mark it. Go and pick your rectangular tool, come and mark your your order block. Simple as that. Now on this trend, we couldn't find a fair value gap. There was a fair value gap around here, but it was already been taken, so we couldn't find any fair value gap here. So you don't use anything that you can find. Do what price is telling you. Don't predict what you are seeing, right? What price is telling you is what will give you the best entries. So when you are done with these two, then you do what? Go back to your 5 minute time frame and wait for this candle to elapse. Now when this candle elapses, it's either this order block or this support. That's where you are entering into a trade. You are not entering into a trade around this level. If it comes to this level and move up, still you are not entering into the trade, right? So let's see what happens. So price actually moved up, then do what? Bounce back to this support. Now those of you who have entered into this trade around this level, where would your stop loss be if you had entered into the trade at the first support, right? So your stop loss would have been very simple, just below what if you had entered into the trade at this level here. So your stop loss would have been below the order block. Simple. And you'll be targeting which high. At this moment, it has given us, this is a high that it has given us, and another high here. So first TP, second TP. Simple as that. You see what's happening. And if you were somebody who really wants a confirmation before you enter into trade, your entry could have been here at the tip of the order block, and your stop loss could have been the same place, right? This would have been your high, and this would have been your other high that you want, first TP, second TP that you want to hit, right? So that's just the simplest way to enter into the trade. I've said it on the other video. Use this and you enter into better trades, not just this method alone. You'll be entering into better trades, right? So let's see what happens next. So price moved down. Those who were here, who kept their orders here, would have been filled, right? And we'll see where price goes next, right? So let's see. So price actually moves up after it came back down and took all the trades here, right? So you would have been inside this trade from down here way up. First of all, your first TP would have been hit around this level. Then you'll be aiming for this second TP, and looking at this candle, the second TP is almost hit, right? Let's see whether your second TP could have been hit at this moment. Well, looking at it, your second TP was already hit, right? Then what do? You either, if it were to be you entered into 3 trades around this level, or 4, you hope to see it getting to this, but for the meantime, you pick your stop loss and do what? Bring it to either break even again, or what? You make sure that your stop loss has profits, you bring it somewhere here at the end of this next low. Just bring it to there so that even when price move and kick you out, you are still in a what, in a very nice trade, right? So that's just it for day one. Let's move to day two. Now day two was also pretty much simple, right? The whole concept about the method is supposed to give you either a what, a downtrend, or a what, an uptrend, right? So day two, I did not see anything here that shows that the trend is either in a downtrend or an uptrend, right? Between this level, you see from this 1 hour time period, there was nothing that shows that it's either in a downtrend or an uptrend. It just looks like the trend was leveled, right? So I wouldn't have used the 714 method at this point. No, I wouldn't have used it at this point, right? What I would have used is what, when price breaks this level, then I see a drop down here, then I sell. Simple as that. I wouldn't have used the 714 method. So day two, no trade. Now this trade you are looking at around here wasn't actually a trade that I took with the 714 method, right? So it was a trade that I took earlier on, right? So this was the trade. So it was a trade that I took earlier on using a different reversal method, right? So I took this trade around this level using a different reversal method. You can see that we did not even reach the 714 method yet, but look at it, you can see that the trade actually moved downwards. So the trade was pretty much the same. We were in a what, an uptrend. So what do? You search for your levels, knowing very well that we expect to see a what, a downtrend after this whole uptrend move, right? We expect to see a very nice downtrend. So let's search for our levels, right? So we have actually found our support and resistance, right? So this is our fair value gap, this is our support and resistance. So when the trend enters into this, we sell here, then do what? Then put our stop loss just above this, right? So it's just a very simple thing. So let's see what happens next. Now we can actually see that it was only TP1 that got hit on this day, right? TP2 wasn't hit, or if your TP2 was kind of very, very low, then you would have gotten hit, right? But looking at this, TP2 wasn't hit, right? So indirectly, it's just telling you that it's not always that TP2 or all the TPs will hit. Everything has a flop, right? But looking at this, after TP1 got hit, you might have already done what? Pulled your stop loss to what? Break even. So that even when this trend moves against you, you are still in profits, right? So that's just what it means. Now at this moment, you can hit the subscribe button and click on the notification bell so that you'll be notified when we post a new update, or you could check in on daily basis or actually weekly basis, because we'll be uploading videos every single week just to make trading easier for you, so you can do both either, and it will help you with your trading journey. Let's dive into the next trade. This last example, right? This is a live trade that I took using the 714 method. That was on day 5, right? So looking at it, you realize two things. One, you don't have the what? The patience to wait for price to give you a better entry, right? You would have entered into this trade around here, which would have been very, very wrong, right? You could have entered into this trade around this level, which would have been very, very wrong, because I said it already. You can enter into a trade at this level, putting your stop loss here. It is very wide. Here, it is very wide. From this to this is very wide, right? So always take your time. Wait for price to give you what? A better entry. At this level is a better entry. You can put your stop loss here. Even if it comes to this level too, that's a better entry. You can put your stop loss here, right? And you aim for this high. And if there's a high in between here, aim for that one too. Simple as that. So let's dive in. Use this trend, use this method, and do what? And boost up your accounts, then make or enter into normal trades, right? That's just how it is. So thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next videos.